How South Korea built the modern global fashion industry, from textile mills to K-fashion, athleisure, and ultra-fast retail. Post-war survival. After the Korean War, 1950 to 1953, South Korea was one of the poorest countries on earth. Weak infrastructure, almost no export capacity, limited natural resources, destroyed industrial systems. In the 1950s, U.S. aid financed approximately 70% of imports, approximately 75% of fixed capital formation. In 1960, Korea's GDP per capita was below $80. Korea survived through the three whites: cotton fabric, sugar, flour. The government distributed subsidized American raw materials to selected businessmen. This became the first capital accumulation base for future chaebols. The textile export machine. During the 1960s, President Park Chung-hee launched export-led industrialization. Textiles became Korea's first major export engine. In 1973, textile exports surpassed $1 billion. The industry relied heavily on young rural female labor. Women worked 15-plus hour shifts, unsafe factories, extremely low wages. In 1970, 22-year-old garment worker John Tae-il self-immolated in protest, launching Korea's modern labor movement. The chemical fiber revolution. The Cold War contrast was dramatic. South Korea to nylon and polyester, North Korea to vinylon, a limestone and coal-based huge fiber. South Korea's flexible petroleum-based synthetics scaled globally. North Korea's isolated textile system stagnated. This transition created Korea's future chemical giants. South Korea developed advanced synthetic fiber and polymer capabilities decades before the rise of modern athleisure. The chaebol origins. Many Korean conglomerates began as textile companies. Samsung to Cheil Industries, 1954, originally a wool textile mill. Later, it leveraged chemical fiber expertise. SK Group to Sunkyong Textiles. Expanded from weaving to polyester yarn to petrochemicals, to oil refining to semiconductors, SK Hynix. Kolon to Korea, nylon, Hyosung. Synthetic fibers and tire cords. Textiles were not a side industry. They financed the rise of modern Korean industrial capitalism. The global supply chain model. As Korean wages rose in the 1980s, manufacturing shifted overseas. But Korean firms retained control over sourcing, fabric engineering, logistics, production systems, and corporate capita. Companies like Say Trading, Hansa Youngwon built giant factory ecosystems across Vietnam, Bangladesh, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Haiti, Central America. Industrial imprint on Bangladesh. In 1980, Daewoo trained 130 Bangladeshi workers in Busan. Those workers later founded factories that helped build Bangladesh's modern garment industry. Youngwon later built KEPZ, Korean Export Processing Zone, in Chittagong. Today, many garments labeled Made in Vietnam or Made in Bangladesh are still engineered in Seoul. Korea built the athleisure infrastructure. Korea invested aggressively into spandex tire cord, stretch fibers, industrial yarns, technical textiles. This later positioned Korea strongly in performance wear, stretch, denim, sportswear, athleisure, automotive materials. Hyosung Crayola became the world's #1 spandex brand, controlling over 30% of the global market. Hyosung also became one of the world's largest polyester tire cord suppliers, controlling 40% plus of the market. Dongdaemun, the world's fastest fashion system, Korean denim culture began with smuggled U.S. military surplus. Jeans entered through Yongsan Garrison, Busan black markets, and Ubaek surplus goods. Local tailors deconstructed Levi's 501s and redesigned them for Asian body proportions. In the 1970s, blue jeans became symbols of youth rebellion and anti-authoritarian identity. In the 1980s, Korean mills like Chonbang and Kyungbang mastered indigo rope dyeing, stonewashing, and stretch denim engineering. TCE Denim, founded in Busan in 1956, became one of Asia's oldest dedicated denim mills and Korea's largest denim manufacturers. In 2007, TCE strategically shifted major production to Vietnam, building massive vertically integrated facilities while keeping R&D textile engineering and corporate leadership inside Seoul. Today, TCE produces 3.5 million yards of denim monthly, while pioneering eco-denim systems and reducing water usage by 92% energy usage by 30%. Korea accidentally built Gorpcore. In 1973, Kolon Sport helped launch Korea's technical outdoor market. By the 2010s, South Korea became the world's second largest outdoor apparel market. Brands like Post Archive Faction, PAF, San Gear, Under My Car, turned industrial nylon fabrics into globally influential streetwear. Meanwhile, Fila Korea bought the global Fila brand. Youngwon made Korea one of the North Face's most profitable markets. North Face jackets became such major youth status symbols that students nicknamed them spine breakers because parents struggled to afford them. The Olympics and athleisure, the 1986 Asian Games, and 1988 Seoul Olympics accelerated Korea's sportswear industry. Brands like Prospex emerged to challenge Nike and Adidas. Synthetic tracksuits became everyday leisure wear. By the 2000s, K-dramas, K-pop, and ISAC broadcasts turned activewear into mainstream fashion across Asia. Modern brands like Andar, Zexy Mix, Mulawear later engineered squat-proof leggings, Asian-fit silhouettes, ergonomic compression systems using Korean synthetic fiber expertise. Andar partnered with the Lycra company, while Zexy Mix popularized 1+1 pricing to commoditize premium activewear. Fashion became rebellion. In 1956, designer Nora No held Korea's first modern fashion show. She helped shift fashion from basic utility to modern self-expression. During the 1970s dictatorship, fashion became political. Police patrolled streets with rulers to measure men's hair, inspect women's skirts, suppress Western decadence. Miniskirts, platform shoes, wide leg pants, and denim became anti-establishment symbols. Seo Taiji and the streetwear revolution. In 1992, Seo Taiji and boys completely transformed Korean youth fashion. They introduced oversized silhouette snowboard jackets, baggy denim hip-hop styling, visible clothing tags. This shattered decades of rigid youth fashion norms overnight. Modern Korean streetwear culture began here. Korea invented influencer fashion. Early before Instagram, Korea already had Psy World. This created Ulsan culture. Teenagers posting fashion photos online became Korea's first digital influencers. Districts like Hongdae, indie/skate culture, and Apgujeong, Ryokgyori Sulreshi Trendu Culture, became Seoul's youth fashion engines. Korean fashion trends moved so aggressively that Pumjol Daeran, Dio sold-out crisis, became common. One celebrity outfit could crash websites, erase inventory, and trigger emergency overnight production. Dongdaemun, the world's fastest fashion system. Dongdaemun created real-time fashion. A garment can move from sketch to pattern to sewing to wholesale rack in 48 hours. For comparison, luxury fashion, 6 to 9 months. Zara, 2 to 3 weeks. Within one district, 30,000 plus shops and 50,000 plus micro manufacturers operate in zero-distance proximity. Behind Dongdaemun, Cheongsin-dong, thousands of homes operate as micro-sewing workshops. The blueprint for Shein and Temu, Dongdaemun's system became the original model for ultra-fast fashion. Chinese giants like Shein, Temu later scaled the same logic using AI data supplier clusters, micro-batch testing, instant factory synchronization. The global ultra-fast fashion algorithm was effectively field-tested in Seoul decades earlier. Today, Korea faces the nutcracker dilemma. It is caught between cheaper labor economies and higher-end technical competition from Germany and Japan. Korea is now pivoting toward eco-friendly synthetics, smart logistics, wearable technology, AI manufacturing systems. SEO retail became content. Modern Seoul fashion retail is built around space marketing, Gongan marketing. Brands discovered. People wait hours for viral cafes, pastries, matcha, drinks, aesthetic interiors, which drives traffic into fashion stores. In Seoul, brands often build cafes first, retail second. Every mirror, light source, hallway, and dressing room is engineered for smartphone photography. Consumers themselves become marketers. Seongsu, the pop-up capital of the world. Seongsu preserved. Old red brick factories, rusted steel structures, cracked industrial floors, creating Neutro, new plus retro. The district became the global center of industrial chic retail. Over 3,000 pop-ups open annually in Seoul. More than 50 new pop-ups appear weekly in Seongsu alone. Brands now rent spaces for 7 to 14 days, build museum-like installations, then disappear completely. This creates permanent FOMO retail culture. The spatial content revolution, brands like Gentle Monster and Tambourins redefine stores as art galleries, kinetic installations, immersive emotional experiences, sacrificing over 50% of retail floor space for visual storytelling. Meanwhile, Dior's Seongsu proved luxury houses were willing to abandon traditional elite districts and move directly into Seoul's industrial youth neighborhoods. Musinsa later expanded from a sneaker forum into Fashion Media, Korea's largest fashion tech platform. Today, Musinsa controls trillions of Korean won in annual GMV. AI fashion platforms, apps like Zigzag, Ably, Musinsa, 29cm, and W Concept transformed Korean fashion commerce. Zigzag aggregated thousands of independent Dongdaemun stores into one AI-driven interface. Platforms track swiping, clicks, saves, and purchases to create hyper-personalized shopping feeds. South Korea now has one of the world's highest smartphone commerce penetration rates. Conclusion: South Korea did not just build fashion brands, it built textile chemistry, industrial polymers, global supply chains, ultra-fast logistics, AI commerce systems, immersive retail architecture, influencer ecosystems, and cultural soft power. The country evolved from exporting fabric to exporting the operating system of modern global fashion itself.